Hey heroes, like I promised you yesterday, today I'll be reading to you my book I've been writing for the past year called The Book of Unique Sins and Wonderful Tragedies. And the name was come up by my girlfriend, Brenda Rodriguez. There's your recognition, because she was looking for that. I'm gonna start by reading the preface, and I'll do this part by part until I'm done, and then I'll let you know what's to come next in the book, and then when I write it, I'll let you guys know and I'll keep you updated on it. If you like it, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. But without further ado, let's jump right into it. Preface. My name is Mink Nally. I am a fighter. Nothing stands in my way and lives. I guess soon you will see that. There are some people in my life I would do anything for at any time, any place, anywhere. I fight for what's mine. As you go through my story, know there are some things I do I wish happened differently. I am Mink Nally, and this is my story. Underneath that in black writing it says, "Tell me, Father, what is this power?" Part 1. Shadow Hunters. Now, before I begin the story, I'm going to tell you, this is a fan fiction, so it has Marvel in it, Naruto, Shadow Hunters, which is the Mortal Instruments, and plenty of other things that I like Mortal Kombat being Scorpion. We'll get to that way later when we get to one of the characters. Anyways, let's jump right into it. Oh, and the main character, Mink Nally, he's from Asgard. He's an Asgardian, and things like that, just so you know. And I'll let you know as I read what exactly is going on. Here we go. How long do we just stand here? It's the Rainbow Bridge, Ian. It needs to be protected, I said with an irritated tone behind my voice. By the look on Ian's face, I could tell he picked up on the fact that he was annoying me. You want frost giants or whatever else out in the world to throw at us was coming through our portal and destroying Asgard? He looked at me with his eyebrow raised. You're so annoying, he said. At that moment his eyes widened and his face seemed very troubled. I looked towards the direction his eyes were staring. There was a very big man lunging toward both of us. At least 5 ships behind him and charging across the bridge. Move! I said. Ian, but he did not move. He was frozen with fear. I drew my sword very quickly. To block the huge man's attack. I struck one of the man's large daggers out of his hand, and I looked at and he used the dagger to basically stab Ian. I wrote this a while ago, and it's written kind of bad, so if I stop, I'm trying to read what I wrote, just so you know. He struck one of the large daggers out of his hand, and it flew into Ian's shoulder, pretty much. No, you bastard! All I could feel was the anger rushing into my head, my blood pulsing all through my body, and at top speed. I swung my sword twice without thinking. After I was done, I witnessed what I had just done. I cut through the large man twice and throwing his once through the neck and once through his body. His large dagger hit the ground, and I realized me and Ian were. And I snapped my head back into focus. I picked Ian off the ground. This will hurt, I told him. I told him. He looked at me with a smile and said, I think the most pain I could have received is just over. I hope, at least. He said. I got a tight grip on the knife and I quickly ripping it out of his shoulder. He began screaming. I picked him up fairly easily, putting his arm around me back and come on, we need to find Sheik. Sheik is another main character. She is the second main character other than Ian and Bink at this point. Come on, we need to find Sheik, I said as we ran to pull the alarm and made it away to find Sheik. I can walk, he said, pushing himself back up on his feet. Okay, then I said, you go warn everyone and I'll go find Sheik. He looked at me puzzled. We just set an alarm. Everyone knows that something's happening. His face changed and he smiled. Oh, I see. You want Sheik alone. I shook my head and really couldn't believe he's thinking like that with the fleet at our doorstep. Just go on, you idiot! I shouted him towards this turn with a smile, and he went off. I look forward to being. Pretty much, he looked forward to finding her. And unfortunately, that's where I had to stop today. I know it wasn't very long, but I can't record much because my phone doesn't have much memory. But I will continue this either later or tomorrow. Peace, heroes.